Head snap, high crotch, reshot, heavy on the hand, pass it by, don't stop.
I'm here with two-time All-American and current associate head coach at Oregon State, Kevin Roberts. Thank you for joining us, Coach.
Hey, thank you for having me on. I appreciate it. You guys got a great little show going.
So, you've won 5 Pac-12 titles in a row. Congratulations on that.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
So you start the season ranked 16th by Intermat, but with the recent recruiting success of Arizona State and Stanford with 4 All-Americans, do you think this year will be 6 in a row, or do you think you'll have some trouble?
Well, you always got to be ready to battle. For me, is that the Pac-12 is a tournament we go to for qualifying, and the real goal is to do a lot better at the national level. And for me, the Pac-12 is just a qualifying tournament. It's nice to win, but not really what I'm too much concerned with.
So you lost Seth Thomas to a graduation at 165. So who's going to fill in his role, and are there any other newcomers we should watch out for?
There's some newcomers. I think, there's 165. I don't know exactly who. There's a few weights that are like that. We're going to have a better answer tonight, or a better idea after tonight. There are some newcomers that I really like a lot. Devin Turner, freshman 133-pounders. He's doing great things in the room. We've got, Rodney Williams, who's not a newcomer, but he's been here a couple years and really made a step up this offseason. I think he's got a good shot to be the guy at 165. I really like Riley Jarmio from Churchill High School right down the road at 165. He's a true freshman for us. I like the way Bob Coleman, a kid from Hermiston, works a lot. Tremendous workers, and I'm excited to see him compete tonight and this weekend too.
Sounds like you got a lot of talent this year.
Well, we're always looking to build. If you see anybody out there, always let me know, because we're always looking to build, and we want more championships.
So are there any important, exciting duels that you have scheduled on your schedule?
I think so. The big one, first things first, we go on the road next week. We go to the Appalachian country, go back to wrestle Appalachian State and Duke, and of course that's, the first thing we got to take advantage of that. But, on our schedule, our big home weekend is November 20th. With the Michigan Wolverines here, who I think is ranked 9th, maybe 10th, somewhere in there in the country to start things off. And we've had them on the schedule the last few years. It's something we're going to try to continue, and we're excited. We went there last year, and they're coming to our place this year.
So last year you had a lot of qualifiers at the national tournament, but only Amar Dhesi could push past and place as an All-American. So what does the coaching staff have to do to make sure that guys like Ronnie Bresser, Corey Griego, Joey Palmer, and the rest of them all get past the blood round?
I think the main thing is to make sure that they believe. As far as technique, our guys are prepared. They're prepared to wrestle in all sorts of situations and tough situations out there. Their conditioning, is where it needs to be. It's spot on. They were peaked last year, I felt, and we're in good position. We just, the guys have to believe. That's the main thing. That's a big part of the sport, is believing when you step on the mat that you're, ready to win and you're prepared to win, and that you buy into that. You look like a guy like Palmer. He was right there with Zane Richards. He was right there with good wrestlers like Ryan Taylor. He's just got to win those matches. Instead of losing 1-2-point matches, he's got to win them. And so that's the thing, I think, mainly, is getting through their head and making sure that they understand that, hey, when you go out there, you put that black singlet on, is you're prepared to win.
So former Beaver All-American Taylor Meeks returns to Oregon State after coaching at Boise State for a year. And you also added Kent State All-American Ian Miller. So tell us what those guys bring to the table.
Well, I'll tell you what they do. Number one is they bring a lot of youth to the table. They're a little bit younger than me and Coach Z. But they can identify with the guys. They're young. They've been in the battle. Our guys have seen them in the battle. they're both doing a tremendous job. They're excited, they're eager in the next step in their career, as far as the coaching career and making the transition from being a wrestler to a coach. They're doing a great job. They're likable guys. They're good for recruiting, I think, and overall it's been really good.
Okay, thank you for joining us, Coach Roberts, and good luck this year. Go Beavs.
Okay, go Beavs. Thank you.
I'm here with All-American Amar Dhesi. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks.
So, even though you're Canadian, how good does All-American sound being added to your name?
It sounds pretty good, I guess. I didn't really know what All-American was until I got to college, so I just knew about it for a few years, but it sounds pretty good.
So, you've been wrestling freestyle and Greco, the international styles, for most of your life, and then you had to transition to folk style. What was that like? Has it been a hard transition, an easy transition? Do you like folk style?
I wrestled freestyle my whole life, never really wrestled Greco, but it's a hard question. I guess it was hard at first, just to learn the stand-ups and switch my mentality, because freestyle's a lot of, I feel like a chess match kind of, and here in folk style it's more of a go pace. You can't stop when you get to the takedown and all that, and so that's what I would say the difference is, and yeah, I like folk style.
So you're known to be one of the more exciting heavyweights. So in overtime, what would be your go-to move when you have to get that takedown?
I'd probably do my misdirection double.
Okay, thank you for joining us, Amar.
Thank you for having me.
I had a great time previewing the 2016-2017 Oregon State Beavers. And that's all for this installment of Head Snaps and Headgear. And I'm Gunner Gillett, telling you to snap that head and throw on some headgear.
Short time, only seconds on the clock left.
I'm here with Corey Griego, Oregon State 184-pounder. Are you ready for overtime, Corey?
Sir, let's do it.
So, who is your toughest Pac-12 opponent?
Pac-12 opponent, I'm going to have to go with Garrett Crone that I know of. Could be new guys, but that's who I know of.
If you have your choice, what's your best entrance song?
All-Americans, the same song that Hulk Hogan used.
Rash guard and fight shorts or singlet?
Singlet.
Okay, thank you, Corey.
Sir, thank
So, I'm here with Joey Delgado. Thank you for joining us, Joey.
Yeah, thank you.
So, Joey, who is your toughest Pac-12 opponent?
Pac-12 opponent, my toughest? I don't know. They're all pretty tough. I just focus on making sure that I'm focused and ready to wrestle whoever's in front of me.
If you have your choice of an entrance song, what is it?
I don't know. I like a lot of music. I like rap, so I'll probably go with like a Meek Mill song.
Rash guard and fight shorts or singlet?
Singlet. You got to go. I got to stay traditional.
Okay, thank you, Joey.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm here with Oregon State assistant coach Taylor Meeks. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having me.
So, who was your toughest Pac-12 opponent?
I would have to say probably Blake Stauffer from Arizona State.
If you have your choice of an entrance song, what is it?
Entrance song? I would have to go with Dropkick Murphys.
Rash guard and fight shorts or singlet?
Singlet. It's always been the main thing, right? Why not stick with the
Okay,
same
thank
thing?
you. I'm here with the Oregon State 125-pounder, Ronnie Bresser. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
So, who is your toughest Pac-12 opponent?
For me, I think it'd probably be, I'd say probably the Stanford Connor Sham at 125. He's legit. I haven't beaten him yet, but, I feel like if I just go out and wrestle, I can beat anybody in the nation, so.
If you had your choice of entrance music, what would be the song?
I'd probably say Fetty Wap just because he's one of my favorite artists. But Robertson, the guy, they don't really allow that kind of language, so.
Rash guard and fight shorts or singlet?
I would have to say singlet. Even in practice, I get mad because sometimes I'll hit a shot, but I'll grab like spandex or like kind of shorts, and I think singlet's just easier for everybody.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm here with the Oregon State 141 pounder, Jack Hathaway. Thank you for joining us, Jack.
Yeah, no problem, bud.
So who is your toughest Pac-12 opponent?
It's going to be Joey McKenna from Stanford this year.
If you have your choice of your walkout song, what is it?
It's going to be Sabotage by the Beastie Boys.
Rash guard and fight shorts or a singlet?
Singlet.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem, bud. Thanks.
I'm here with Josh Perzu. Josh, what weight are you?
Heavyweight.
So who is your toughest Pac-12 opponent?
There's the guy from Stanford, and then all our guys in this room too.
So if you have your choice of your walkout song, what is it?
Ooh, I'd probably have to do a Johnny Cash song. Maybe God's Gonna Cut You Down by Johnny Cash.
So rash guard and fight shorts or singlet?
Singlet.
Okay, thank you. I'm here with Bryce Parsons. Bryce, what weight are you going this year?
I'll be wrestling 149 pounds.
So Bryce, who is your toughest Pac-12 opponent?
My toughest Pac-12 opponent, I'm not sure yet. This will be my first year, hopefully starting for the team, so I haven't faced anybody at the Pac-12 level yet.
If you have your choice of a walkout song, what is it?
Probably Thunderstruck by AC/DC.
Good song. Rash guard and fight shorts or singlet?
Singlet. For sure.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm here with Hans Rockwell. Hans, what weight are you going this year?
As of right now, 141, but I'm wrestling 133 tonight in an exhibition.
So Hans, who was your toughest opponent?
Out of last year, or? Definitely Joey Palmer. I wrestled him in a wrestle-off yesterday. Kicked my butt. I've had a few other competitors that were pretty tough last year, but I don't know them by name.
So if you have your choice of a walkout song, what is it?
Oh, I don't know, to be honest. There's so many good ones. Probably just Panic at the Disco song or something. I think it's Miss Jackson. I like that song a lot. That's a good one.
Rash guard and fight shorts or singlet?
I'm going to have to say the fight shorts. I like change. I mean, I like singlets. I don't have a problem with those, but change is nice. So.
Thank you. Yeah. I'm here with Cody Crawford, All-Phase alumni, and 97-pounder for Oregon State. Thank you.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
So, first question. Who is your toughest Pac-12 opponent?
The toughest Pac-12 opponent? I've wrestled all of them this year. There's going to be some freshmen, so I guess we'll see what happens this year. I've already wrestled most of them.
If you have your choice of a walkout song, what is it?
This year it's My House by Flo Rida.
Rash guard and fight shorts or singlet?
I like the fight shorts. Everyone gives people flack for the singlets. You know, I think the fight shorts are new and inventive, so I think it'd be good.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you, We call that wrestler swag. To us, that's wrestler swag. So I need all the people with wrestler swag. Step up on the mat. Get down to this one.